MTN SME Hub. Link to growth. Link to success. Link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome to the Big Small Business Show, the show for all our amazing entrepreneurs out there. And speaking about amazing entrepreneurs, we have an amazing entrepreneur in studio with us today. His name is Vuyisile Foto. He is the founder of Banqo Power. Let's take a look.
I'm Vuyisile Foto, the managing director of Banqo Power. So what Banqo Power does, it's a power company. So what we do, we give solutions for solar. We supply generators. We also do services. We also do repairs. We also do supply of inverters and batteries. So the power space, what we do, we don't just supply. That's why our customers are happy with us, because we don't just supply them, we serve them. We give them every solution that you can think of, and we are very, very innovative, because we don't just supply and then that's it. But what we do is we give solutions, and on top of giving solutions, we ensure that the customer is happy at the end of the day. Because that's what I believe, that's what a business has to do, to serve people. Yeah, so we supply the whole of South Africa, and we also have supplied Malawi. We also, our systems are also in Tanzania, in Zimbabwe, in Zambia as well. So we do have footprint. The main idea is actually to cover the whole of the continent, We knew that one day load shedding was going to be over, right? So we never actually, we never positioned the business in such a way that it depends on load shedding. So our main thing was actually to give, to be a power company. That's why we never called it a solar company. We called it a power company because the main aim was actually to provide power. I mean, there are people that, like now, if you look at the rate of electricity, it's a bit high. But then we are the solution now to those people who want to pay less on electricity by giving them solar. And we also have other innovative products, like now, we have fans, we have heaters that are branded, that are Banqo Power branded. And the reason why we take those things into the market is because we're not just focusing on maybe solar or generators, but we're focusing on providing power to people who need power. There were times where we got a little bit of funding, but it would not sustain us, because now when there's that little bit of funding, then there's a lot of demand. Like now we have a lot of customers that have orders that are reserved, so that are waiting for us to just fulfill their orders. We try to give customers the best quality product, at a very low price. And also, we also test each and everything. I think the quality that we give a customer, it makes the customer wants to come back most of the times. And that's why we have customers that would say, you know what, I'm not going to buy from anyone else. I'm just going to buy from you. I'd rather wait a little bit, until I buy from you. But for us, it's not good. So what I'd like to know, the advice that I'd need from him is that how do we manage our business in such a way that we're able to cap all the cash flow? Because we also have account customers, 30 days and 15 days account. We try not to extend our accounts to 60 days because of the cash flow. But the problem is that, I've also thought of maybe cutting those customers, and deal with cash customers and customers that are going to pay us maybe within 15 days. But I realized that we're actually going to lose most orders, and we're not actually going to do, we won't be following our vision, which is to serve people. So what I'd like, the advice that I'd like from Allon would be, what do I do in this situation?
Welcome to the Big Small Business Show.
Thank you.
So you got a fan behind you. It
Yeah.
looks like an ordinary fan. What's so special about your fan?
Yeah, so this fan is a solar fan. So it is a battery backup as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can also charge your phone. So in days where there's outages, these fans come in handy.
Okay. And is it your design, or you just distributing it?
Yeah, so we designed and distributed it, because there was a lot of load shedding. It's just that the design took a little bit of time, because we launched these fans late last year.
Who do you sell to? Who's your client base? What category? Is it retailers? Is it direct to consumer?
It's a mixture. We do have retailers that we supply, and also end users. So yeah, it's
Are
a
you
mixture.
selling online off your website, or you've got a sales force going out to knock on retailers' doors? What's your channel to market?
Our main channel is online. So we do have salespeople, but now they are internal most of the times. But our main sales channel is the online, our website.
You've said in the clip that the main issue is managing cash flow. You want to just are there certain times of the year, for example, after Christmas, January, February, where it's worse? In other words, is there seasonality in your cash flow crunch, or is it just all year round?
It's all year round because of the fact that the business is growing, and it's a self-funded business. Then we experience a lot of that because also our especially when it comes to retailers, because our retailers, they don't pay upfront.
Yeah.
They pay in 15 days and 30 days, and that actually it gives us a little bit of pressure because actually we thought that when there's no load shedding, I mean, we're not going to be that busy, but we became even more busier because of the fact that customers, they like our products because of the quality and everything, and most of our, now we actually also starting to have, especially with our retailers are starting to move more volumes, and then now it puts pressure on our side because I mean they don't pay immediately.
So speaking about the fan, we've got a minute left. We're speaking about the fan behind you as an example. I know you sell a whole host of power solutions, but do you keep that in stock? Are you manufacturing externally, holding stock? So is there a lot of stock in your warehouse?
Yes, there is a lot of stock.
Okay, and that's where a lot of cash is going into, is to holding the stock.
Yes.
And do you know just quickly how many stock turns that you're doing? How a month or a quarter or a week? Do you know what your stock turn is?
You mean in terms of the stock that we move?
How many times do you move your stock? Do you hold stock for 1 month? Do you hold stock for 1 week and then replenish? What is your cycle?
Our cycle is about, we can say 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Because we need to keep enough stock for our customers. So we can say 2 to 3 months because some of the products we don't move them as quickly as we'd like to.
Okay, we're going to take a break now. When we come back, I've got more questions for Vuyisile. Stay tuned.
MTN SME Hub, link to business success.